Hey everyone, my name is Michelle Bonilla, and I am running for LA Local Board number 33 and Convention Delegate number 185 on the Unity slate. I have been a proud SAG-AFTRA member since 1994, so almost 30 years. I consider myself a boots-on-the-ground actor, working many of our contracts. Background, commercial, television, day player, guest star, recurring guest star, and series regular, in film and on-camera commercial. In voiceover, I do dubbing, TV, film, interactive, and mocap and PCAP animation, just to name a few. I've been there with you on set, in the booth, in the volume, and if you know me, I've talked to you about our contracts, especially our collective bargaining agreement, our CBA. It means a lot to me because it governs how we work, how we are to be treated, and how we are protected, and how much we earn. I'm not new to service for my union. You elected me a convention delegate 3 cycles in a row, and I am grateful for your trust. I've worked along many of our members who are of service, and together we've done it at convention and on committees. And when you come together for a common good, you must work with everyone. And I am thrilled to be on the Unity ticket with most who believe that we are stronger together. Being that boots-on-the-ground actor, I know many of us were suffering as we were starting to audition via self-tape during the pandemic because a large amount of you contacted me, sent me your personal stories, and asked me to pass these burdensome conditions that were happening to you to the people who could help create that change. And as a result, when I was a delegate in 21, I authored 2 resolutions with regard to self-tape that were passed unanimously at convention. 1, guidelines for them as they're not going away, and 2, lengthening our turnaround times. I've served on the EEO committee, the TV theatrical committee, and negotiating committee from 2020 to 2023. And you've seen me at all the TV theatrical and commercial WWs. And I currently serve on the National Self-Tape Committee as well as the National Latino Committee. And speaking of working together in unity, differences between the 2 factions that are within our union put their egos aside so that we could come together as a union and stand up for a better contract. And during the current negotiation, I was handpicked by the TV Theatrical Negotiating Committee, led by our fearless president, Fran Drescher, to speak as what she calls an expert on behalf of our members in front of the AMPTP on the subject of translation. And for many of our multilingual performers, we had to translate our own dialogue before we even auditioned without pay. I'm glad to have been a part of bringing this disparity to our negotiating team, and even more honored to see that bringing my expertise to the negotiating room was not in vain. The AMPTP have tentatively agreed that actors should not be required to translate their own scripts without payment. I am honored for the trust that our president and the negotiating committee had in me to allow me to speak on our members' behalf. And I am grateful to help create change that matters. And it would be an honor to continue to do so in the boardroom, where your voices can continue to be heard and where you know you have a voice. So I'll see you out there. My helicopter's coming to me, so to continue to help us fight for what is right. Again, thank you for your continued trust, and it would be an honor to have your vote. Thank you.